Welcome to Subramani. I was talking to a bunch of financial MFDs or advisors, as you wish to call them, and they were asking me how to add clients to their business. So I realized that whatever we have learned with experience over the years and as a trainer, I thought I should share it with them. So first thing first, you can't choose your clients on day one of your business. You will end up taking up anybody who comes, right? So that is how you will start. It could be a school teacher who is putting 2,000 rupees. It could be a young executive putting 4,000 rupees. It could be an older executive putting 10,000 rupees, or so it could be a real senior executive putting 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs, whatever. That's how you'll get. Then the next person you get could be working in the films and occasionally making money. So a candidate for SGP rather than for an SIP, because you don't know how they're going to earn money. So you say whenever you earn money, you put it in an ultra short bond fund and you start doing SGPs from the ultra short bond fund. So whenever you have money, you put it in the ultra short bond fund, and when you and you keep investing. So some month if you don't earn, it's still okay, but it will have enough cushion for continuing the SGP. Next month you earn 2 lakhs, then again your 50,000 SIP is taken care of for at least for 1 month or 2 months. So this is what you will do. But after some time, after getting your 10th client or 11th client, you sit down and say what exactly you want. Are you looking at the 35-year-old executive planning his retirement? Are you looking at the 35-year-old businessman who is looking forward to selling his business and then retire? Are you looking for the 35-year-old who is retired from Test cricket and is now trying to find his feet in the real world? Are you looking at the 35-year-old film star who is no longer getting calls and is wondering what kind of work she should be doing? So these are all 35-year-olds. So define what you want as a client. For example, if I want only SIP clients who are in employment looking for retirement, that's a great segment. Just look at them. If you're looking only at film stars, look at film stars. There are lots of ones, right? Don't look at only the very successful ones. You may not be able to reach Deepika Padukone or Shah Rukh Khan. Obviously, very, very difficult. And there's already maybe hundreds of people wanting to crash into that gate. But just below them, second rung, third rung, fourth rung, there are tons of people in Bollywood, if I may use the term, who need help, right? So look at them. So first, be very clear as to who is your focused audience, and that I think you can do from the 10th client onwards at least. To say you'll do it from the first client is utopian. You will not end up doing it unless of course you are a person who was working in a bank and now you have walked away with some bank clients and now you're trying to set up. Now you know exactly what you want. I'm talking of a novice who's 22 years old, who does not have a mentor, who does not have a father's business to fall back on, who is building the business himself. So he will definitely need this kind of guidance, saying okay, first pick up 10 clients. After you reach say 1 crore AUM or 1.5 crore AUM, then start looking at who exactly fits in your client list, right? So first thing, then be willing to ask a little questions, not like an interrogation, very simply saying what motivated you to get financial advice. So you might say, no, I don't want mutual funds, I want only SIP. That's fine. He's heard the word SIP more than he has heard the word mutual funds. He does not know what is SIP. So it's your job and a great opportunity perhaps to explain that SIP is like your grandmother's recurring deposit. A certain amount of money is taken and a bank was keeping it as a deposit. Here the fund, the house is going to put it into X number of equity shares so as to improve your return, right? But ask him, what are your financial concerns now? Could be early death, could be living too long, could be not being able to meet my medical expenses. Right now I'm torn between taking care of my father's medical expenses and my daughter's ambition to do MBA abroad. So I'm caught between the two. Some of those could be his worries. So if those are his worries, you should be addressing that. You should not be saying, oh, in equity you will get 18% return, 14% return, 12% return. No, he's not come to hear that. He's come to solve his problem of saying, I don't know how to handle the financial prioritization between my father and my daughter. So please look at what he wants, right? So then ask yourself that is this the right client that I want, right? So, in the sense that I'm not now talking of the category, saying do they delegate or do they micromanage? If they micromanage, do you have the energy and capacity to handle them? It's your question. I mean, I'm just here to ask questions, right? I'm Plato. I'm just going to ask questions. It's not for me to give the answers. You have to find the answers yourself. Are these people, I'm here to create wealth for my client in the long run? Are these people here for the long run, or are they looking for some short term trades and will they go away? Then am I interested in dealing with them, because they'll take a lot of stress, and when they leave, which they eventually will, maybe in 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, it will create a lot of pain for me, saying I tried doing this, it didn't happen, they didn't appreciate. They're different, right? They're different, you're different. So have they worked with an advisor before, or have they come to you for the first time, right? Are they willing to pay for professional advice, or do they expect it to be an embedded cost? You have to know all these things. Some of these questions you can ask, some of these questions you have to infer, right? Also, thank the person who gave you this referral, and also be sure that the people who are referring you know what exactly you're looking for, right? You don't want people to recommend something to you and then you say, oh, I'm not interested. If you are a person managing 25,000, 30,000, 50,000 rupee SIPs, and suddenly somebody comes to you and says, I have 800 crores to manage, you will have to admit that you don't have the infrastructure nor the capacity to create infrastructure. The other thing is to say, okay, I'm also going to learn, so I'm going to do the following things for you. I'm not going to do the following things for you because you have a 800 crore portfolio. It's a good way to begin the relationship, right? So quality of referral matters. See who is referring, and if there's a good quality person referring is top quality, you have no reason to not do that business, but at least find out what they want from the business, right? In the first meeting, I think you should listen much more than you talk. It's not going to be very easy. People like me keep talking, and sometimes I can't hear what the other person is saying. I'm so busy talking with the client, right? So it sounds very stupid, but these things happen. Be careful about this, right? And after you have done all this, it is necessary for you to keep reasonable follow up. It could be a birthday wish, it could be some DP change or things like that, anything. So follow ups are necessary so that somewhere they have you at the top of their mind. If it's a client whom you would love to have but you're unable to go, start making videos, start sending notes, start tagging people in good quality material content that you see. Make sure that your clients also see it, right? So all these things will definitely help you build a stronger client base, and that's what makes sense, right? Thank you.